Have you ever wondered how Christianity, a religion that started with just a handful of followers, managed to rise to become one of the world's major religions? Picture the world before Christianity. It was an era marked by the dominance of the Roman Empire, a vast civilization stretching from the sandy dunes of northern Africa to the misty hills of Britain, from the sun-kissed Iberian Peninsula to the fertile plains of Mesopotamia. This was a world of many gods. The Romans, like many other cultures of the time, practiced polytheism, worshipping an extensive pantheon of deities. From Jupiter, the king of gods, to Venus, the goddess of love, each god had their own domain and a myriad of stories woven around them. These beliefs were deeply ingrained in the socio-political fabric of the empire, influencing every aspect of life from law and politics to art and literature. Yet, amidst this backdrop of polytheism, another belief system coexisted in relative obscurity: Judaism. The Jews, a small yet resilient group of people, held fast to their faith in a single, omnipotent God. Unlike their Roman counterparts, they rejected the idea of multiple gods, believing instead in a singular, divine entity. In addition, the Jewish scriptures prophesied the arrival of a Messiah, a deliverer who would usher in a new era of peace and justice. This anticipation of a Messiah created a sense of expectancy among the Jewish people. It was a hope that resonated not just among them, but also among those who felt marginalized by the Roman society. The poor, the slaves, the outcasts, all those who yearned for a better world, a world where they, too, could find solace and dignity, eagerly awaited this new era. So, in a world dominated by polytheism, how did Christianity, a monotheistic faith, manage to gain a foothold? It's a question that takes us on a journey through time, to explore the life of a carpenter's son from Nazareth, who would go on to change the course of human history. And at the heart of Christianity's rise is Jesus of Nazareth, a man whose life and teachings would forever change the course of history. Born in Bethlehem during the reign of Herod the Great, Jesus was raised in the modest town of Nazareth. His parents, Mary and Joseph, were ordinary people of their time, living under the dominion of the Roman Empire. Jesus grew up to become a carpenter, following in the footsteps of his father. However, Jesus was far from an ordinary man. Around the age of 30, he began his public ministry, sharing messages of love, compassion, and forgiveness that were radical for their time. His teachings challenged societal norms and questioned authority, creating ripples in the social and political landscape. One of the most profound of Jesus' teachings was the concept of agape love, a love that extends to all, even one's enemies. This was a revolutionary idea in an era when vengeance was the norm. His message of forgiveness was equally groundbreaking, urging individuals to forgive those who have wronged them, not 7 times, but 77 times. Jesus' teachings were not just about love and forgiveness. He also spoke about justice, the kingdom of God, and the importance of faith. He used parables, simple stories with deep meanings, to convey his ideas, making them accessible to everyone, regardless of their social or educational background. Despite the controversy his teachings stirred, Jesus developed a following. His disciples, 12 in number, were the closest to him, learning directly from his teachings and witnessing his miracles. The climax of Jesus' life came with his crucifixion, a punishment meted out by the Roman authorities. But the story did not end there. According to Christian belief, Jesus rose from the dead 3 days later, his resurrection symbolizing victory over death and sin. Yet, the story doesn't end with Jesus. It's just the beginning. His teachings would continue to resonate, his life serving as the foundation for one of the world's most widespread religions, Christianity. The life and teachings of Jesus of Nazareth, therefore, are not just historical facts, but a living legacy that continues to shape our world today. Following Jesus' death, his disciples carried on his teachings, sparking a movement that would spread far and wide. Among these disciples, 2 figures stood out: Peter and Paul. Peter, often considered the first pope, was a fisherman by trade, a humble man transformed by his faith into a charismatic leader. He traveled throughout the region, spreading Jesus' teachings and establishing Christian communities. On the other hand, we have Paul, a former persecutor of Christians who, after a dramatic conversion, became one of Christianity's most ardent evangelists. Paul's writings, his letters to various Christian communities, form a significant part of the New Testament. His journeys, which spanned from Jerusalem to Rome and beyond, played a critical role in the spread of Christianity. These early Christian communities, though small and often facing persecution, were marked by a fervent commitment to their faith. They gathered in homes, sharing meals, praying and supporting each other in times of need. Their way of life, marked by love and mutual aid, attracted many. Now imagine a world where practicing your faith could mean risking your life. This was the reality for early Christians under the Roman Empire. Despite the threat of persecution, the message of Christianity continued to resonate. Its followers continued to grow. It was a testament to the power of their faith and the strength of their conviction. Yet, it's important to remember that the spread of Christianity wasn't solely a grassroots movement. The faith was also carried along trade routes, taken to new lands by soldiers, merchants and slaves. These individuals, often overlooked in history, played a pivotal role in Christianity's growth. The spread of Christianity through the Roman Empire was a complex, multifaceted phenomenon, a testament to the resilience and dedication of its followers. But it was a particular event in the 4th century that would truly set the stage for Christianity's rise to dominance. In 312 AD, a momentous event occurred that would change the course of Christianity forever: the conversion of the Roman Emperor Constantine. Let's delve into the heart of this epoch-shaping period. Constantine, the heir to the Roman throne, was on the brink of a decisive battle, the Battle of Milvian Bridge, a battle that was less about the clash of armies and more about the clash of faiths. Legend has it that on the eve of this battle, Constantine had a vision. He saw a cross of light in the sky, emblazoned with the words, "In this sign you will conquer." Heeding this divine message, Constantine commanded his soldiers to paint the Christian symbol on their shields. The next day, they emerged victorious against overwhelming odds. This victory wasn't just a military triumph, it was a spiritual awakening for Constantine. He attributed his success to the Christian God, marking the beginning of his journey towards Christianity. But the impact of Constantine's newfound faith extended far beyond his personal beliefs. In 313 AD, a year after his victorious battle, Constantine and Licinius, the Eastern Roman Emperor, issued the Edict of Milan. This proclamation marked a significant shift in the Roman Empire's attitude towards Christianity. The edict declared religious freedom throughout the empire, effectively ending the persecution of Christians. This was a monumental shift, transforming Christianity from a persecuted faith to a permitted one. But Constantine's influence didn't stop there. He continued to champion Christianity throughout his reign, integrating Christian values into the fabric of the Roman Empire. He sponsored the construction of churches, promoted Christians to high-ranking positions, and even convened the First Council of Nicaea, a meeting that helped define the doctrine of the Christian faith. The conversion of Constantine was a pivotal moment in the history of Christianity. It marked the beginning of the end of pagan Rome and the dawn of a Christian empire. With the might of the Roman Empire behind it, Christianity was poised to become a major world religion. From a small sect in the Roman Empire, Christianity spread to become a dominant force that shaped the course of history. As the Roman Empire began to crumble, Christianity continued to spread, reaching beyond the empire's borders. The message of love, forgiveness and redemption resonated with many, leading to the religion's exponential growth. The fall of Rome in the 5th century, rather than hindering the spread of Christianity, actually facilitated it. As the once mighty empire fragmented into smaller kingdoms, the church stood as a beacon of stability and order. Kings and queens, seeking legitimacy for their rule, often converted to Christianity and made it the state religion. In the Middle Ages, Christianity played a pivotal role in shaping Western civilization. It was the church that preserved knowledge through the Dark Ages, copying texts and maintaining libraries. Monasteries became centers of learning, and the church became the patron of arts and sciences. The concept of the university itself is a Christian invention, with the first universities being established by the Church. Christianity also played a significant role in politics. The Church often served as a mediator in disputes, and the Pope held considerable influence over European monarchs. The concept of Christendom emerged, which saw Europe as a unified Christian civilization. Fast forward to the present day, Christianity has grown to become one of the world's largest religions, with billions of followers spread across the globe. Its influence can be seen in art, music, literature, and philosophy. It has inspired social movements from the abolition of slavery to the promotion of human rights. So, the rise of Christianity was not just a religious event, but a historical phenomenon that shaped our world in ways we still feel today. It is a testament to the enduring power of faith and the human need for spiritual connection. Before we conclude, let's take a moment to reflect on the immense impact and lasting legacy of Christianity. This religion, born in a humble manger, has left an indelible mark on human history. It has been a source of inspiration, a catalyst for change, and a beacon of hope for billions of people through the ages. The moral and ethical teachings of Christianity have shaped our laws, our values, and our societal norms. The concept of love thy neighbor has fostered empathy and compassion, while the idea of forgiveness has promoted reconciliation and healing. Christianity has also made significant contributions to the arts, education, and social reform. It has inspired some of the world's greatest works of art, literature, and music. From the Sistine Chapel ceiling to Handel's Messiah, Christian themes have been a rich source of creative expression. The Church's role in preserving knowledge during the Dark Ages laid the foundation for modern education, while its commitment to charity and social justice has led to numerous humanitarian efforts. In the face of challenges, Christianity has shown remarkable resilience, adapting and evolving to meet the needs of its followers. Its influence extends far beyond the boundaries of religion, permeating every aspect of our culture and society. As we look to the future, the enduring legacy of Christianity continues to shape our world. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of Christianity. If you found this video enlightening, please subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends. Stay tuned for more enlightening videos on our channel.